The leading Dutch Golden Age painters, Jacob van Ruisdael. Jacob van Ruisdael was born in the bustling city of Haarlem in the Netherlands during the 17th century, a period known as the Dutch Golden Age. This was a time of unprecedented economic prosperity and cultural flourishing in the Netherlands, marked by a burgeoning art market and a thriving middle class hungry for works of the art to adorn their homes. Growing up in Haarlem, Ruisdael was surrounded by a rich artistic heritage, with the city serving as a hub for painters, poets, and philosophers alike. His father, Isaac van Ruisdael, was himself a talented artist, and it was under his guidance that young Jacob first learned the fundamentals of painting. From an early age, Ruisdael showed a remarkable talent for capturing the beauty of the natural world, a theme that would come to define much of his later work. He was particularly drawn to the rugged landscapes and dramatic skies of the Dutch countryside, finding inspiration in the untamed wilderness that surrounded him. As Ruisdael matured as an artist, he sought out opportunities to expand his knowledge and refine his craft. He studied under the renowned landscape painter Art van Everdingen, whose atmospheric compositions would leave a lasting impression on his own work. Throughout his life, Ruisdael remained deeply influenced by the works of his predecessors, including painters such as Jan van Goyen and Solomon van Ruisdael, who may have been a relative. He also drew inspiration from the writings of the Dutch philosopher Baruch Spinoza, whose ideas about the interconnectedness of nature and spirituality resonated deeply with him. Ruisdael's style is characterized by his ability to capture the majesty and serenity of the natural worlds. He often depicted expansive vistas featuring rugged terrain, dense forests, winding rivers, and towering skies. His compositions typically feature a strong sense of depth and space, with elements such as trees, hills, and buildings carefully arranged to create a sense of perspective and scale. One of the hallmarks of Ruisdael's style is his masterful handling of light and atmosphere. He was adept at capturing the fleeting effects of sunlight breaking through clouds, the play of shadows on the landscape, and the subtle nuances of weather conditions. His skillful use of chiaroscuro and tonal contrast imbued his landscapes with a sense of drama and depth, lending them a powerful sense of mood and atmosphere. In terms of technique, Ruisdael employed a meticulous approach to painting, using fine brushwork and delicate layering to achieve richly textured surfaces and intricate details. His landscapes are often teeming with life, featuring tiny figures engaged in various activities, from working in the fields to sailing on rivers. His most renowned paintings are The Jewish Cemetery, 1655. This haunting depiction of a desolate Jewish cemetery amidst a windswept landscape reflects Ruisdael's fascination with the sublime and the melancholic. The somber atmosphere, with its dark clouds and gnarled trees, evokes a sense of mortality in the passage of time. Yet, amidst the solemnity, there is a profound beauty in the way Ruisdael captures the play of light and shadow, infusing the scene with a sense of spiritual resonance. The Windmill at Wilkebiedsdursteed, 1670. In this iconic painting, Ruisdael portrays a majestic windmill overlooking a tranquil river landscape. The windmill, with its towering presence, symbolizes the industrious spirit of the Dutch people and their mastery over the forces of nature. Yet, beneath the surface of serenity, there is a sense of dynamism and movement as the windmill's sails turn against the backdrop of a turbulent sky. Ruisdael's meticulous attention to detail and masterful handling of light and shadow imbue the scene with a sense of timelessness. View of Haarlem with bleaching fields, 1670. This panoramic vista of Ruisdael's hometown of Haarlem showcases his unparalleled skill in capturing the Dutch landscape in all its glory. The expansive sky, rendered in shades of blue and gray, serves as a dramatic backdrop to the bustling activity below. The bleaching fields, with their rows of billowing white linen, symbolize the industriousness and prosperity of the Dutch Republic during the Golden Age. Yet, there's also a sense of tranquility and harmony in the way Ruisdael balances the elements of earth, water, and sky. The Forest of Haarlem, 1665. In this immersive woodland scene, Ruisdael transports the viewer into the heart of the Dutch countryside. Towering trees loom overhead, their branches entwined in a dense canopy that filters the sunlight into dappled patterns on the forest floor. The play of light and shadow creates a sense of depth and atmosphere, inviting the viewer to wander deeper into the scene. Ruisdael's meticulous attention to detail, from the gnarled roots of the trees to the moss-covered rocks, imbues the paintings with a sense of naturalistic realism. The Mill at Wilkdijderside. Another rendition of the Windmill at Wilkdijderside, this painting showcases Ruisdael's mastery of composition and perspective. The windmill stands as a sentinel against the vast expanse of sky, its sails catching the breeze in a moment of frozen motion. The surrounding landscape, with its gently rolling hills and meandering river, adds to the sense of tranquility and serenity. Yet there's also a sense of anticipation in the air, as if the windmill is poised to spring to life at any moment. Jacob van Ruisdael died on March 14, 1682 in Haarlem, the Netherlands. He was buried in St. Bavo's Church in Haarlem. The cause of Ruisdael's death was unknown. He was 53 years old. Ruisdael's death was a major loss for the art world, as he is one of the leading landscape painters of the Dutch Golden Age, and his work is celebrated for its realism, its dramatic compositions, and its use of light and shadow. Ruisdael's death was also a personal loss for his family and friends. He was a loving husband and father, and he was well liked by his colleagues.